till then at the 1st of June 2023. Happy new month. Now 24 nets no more now we need for sleep. 24 nets from this net. The 24 nets we should wake in the morning. Would they decide for the next 5 years who they go govern Salon? The term they come closer. If you tell say it is far. Well, now the month we dey inside so. The first week inside the month, 9 we dey so. Now sleep and wake. You know say this week he on because June say he no get time for waste. Because it don't dey yeri Salon people and campaign the open. Hey! All the man they give you the promises and the commitment. Any year you take them. ECSL and the partners them they don't see them. They want for give you updates. But the election, how prepared ECSL dey? Yes. Ministry of Finance safe get for put money for the government. Because now the government in own pockets that one day where they spend finance. Last election 2018, by now, neck be still a grumble. Say this not there, that not there. But right now, all the man they knock chest. Ministry of Finance they knock chest. ECSL they knock chest. Police all they knock chest. See, you know, get one problem right now. They get motuka, they get this. But we can call them development partners. They promote them. Until that them go organize, say, well, the one way the political party them been do. Now ECSL, that one they not be look all water. So they be need them for gonna be into money. Make them go sign peace pledge. Well, Ugoka waiting the development partners then think about this peace pledge. If it all water. Yes, you see the chief electoral commissioner. He ace the box who go length na Guinea. Length. Guinea na the length we. The last box them who been get. Usa will pull them. This box right now we dey see. Let's say ECSL say they want to meet G Shakandas. For make G Shakandas make for we election box. What you go say? What you go say? You go say you agree? Say oh yes. You better say we don't go give Shakandas, Or you go say and go give Shakandas. We don't go tell Shakandas just to say print 1,000 bucks. Then Shakandas go make 2,000 bucks. You know for be saying that way. You for be glad they say this now we make the box here now continue and they make them and everything. You know for because no suspicious attitude for say because they go give the one and they where they make meal a tank. Then give them the box. Then box then they make them as alone. Yeah? But if you believe them enough, if you not for believe them per box, why believe them per ballot paper? That's now you way for be get out. Why you for because now then they print ballot paper. Ballot paper, they're not important. But I did the imports. You know, the mathematics don't they work a fine with me. Because security features and all these things. they import the ID, the box, we go length am. We get forget fit pan the institution until otherwise they prove themselves say they're not competent for the work. Because as it is right now, as it is right now, how you they look ECSL? You know, don't judge them, don't. Tony they say, but Usai Guinea gets the yun, we can still get the same we buy, we not go length. Well, we not get money. I make with the length. With the length wetin lengthable. We buy wetin buyable. We print wetin printable. Who see how you dey take look electoral commission right now? Do you come with an open mind for say, well, now then the constitution give the rights. The constitution give the president right for pick commissioner. And the president exercising right for pick the commissioner. The commissioner self na A, B, and C. Right now, we still not get the voter registration yet. The last one, we not get a it. Well, they don't tell Tenki, you go can listen to the development partner we provide the money for print them. Papa God. The election no cheapo. Olamide Ball say, wait, people they forget back say the tablets the way they use. Na Kenya, na they will be go lent. Now I tell you say, waiting buyable they buy. Waiting rentable they rent. Waiting printable they print. Waiting lentable they lent. Waiting borrowable they go borrow. Now so this election day. My Musa say, the length will go length the ballot box na Guinea no they add up. Na empty box then go take on. We say for camera be did. Na empty box. So who side then go stuff the box now? Me, what see me want for no for me ECSL? Na the voter registration card. That 50,000 empty one. Now me one about. All man get to say in own question they come up from. I just want to know if now waste the money or they don't print her. Who that engi? Or in case of Inyola, keep tick beendo. Now, that be 50,000. Who pay for her? They don't utilize them. If they utilize them, who that engi? Because you go find back make then tell you. Or you know you side in the talk bottom. Something I mean no ye. ECSL say this particular election we get Independent Radio Network IRN na salon. Independent Radio Network. Independent Radio Network then get journalists them across the country where they cannot tally down. Now the polling station them where they don't tally down. Then they send to IRN because they're not journalists them, definitely they attach somewhere. So then they send, then the information and they reach IRN. And then, based on waiting the journalists and tell them, then he reports to the people them by polling station. ECSL say this time. Nobody know for announce results. Provisional, no provisional. Provisional, na themselves the announcer. So IRN right now, they slapper they say no. From how we don't create this for our selection now. Now a norm for say we get to journalists them all around. Then they give you the information. Then okay, we dey announce them. He says no. He said because on 10 day, what team they happen in the last election, some man they do repeats. You know they say na repeat. So they get people who they listen, working the right. Then at the end of the day, the results knock in tally with waiting ECSL or NEC they give. Or they say another thing, this is not the PR system. So because of the PR system, the journalists they not going to understand how to explain them. They say they're not going to understand how to explain them. So because of that, now only ECSL now they get the rights for give provisional results, for give results by polling station, for give any kind of results. Any kind of results. Now ECSL. So why I read this, I was like, if IRN don't they do this thing, and for bring more transparency, because people then ECSL, people then they doubt to now. Yes. You get people that catch it beaucoup now. Like the journalists them, the main one they working in at the radio station. I believe so now for don't skin them. Now for don't skin they say, okay, this is a PR system. So una they give any kind of a potential. Una can give say the polling station now ward 1, now 1 vote, polling station now ward 2, now 2 votes, right? Now add more because what you know, this is a PR system, 11.9% now they go able to go parliament and waiting. But thinking train the journalists them for make them fair play. But as it is right now, no radio station is allowed for give election results. Well, for make matter worse, I don't know if you don't see the boss now. National Security ONS. You know how the ONS boss talker? The ONS boss say, he said, like you the word verbatim. Any radio station or TV station that announces any result, we will bring it down. Yeah? Is any radio station will announce results? Office of National Security say then they bring it down. How me I not sabi? I not sabi how they ever bring the radio station or TV station down. When I so you see. So the / president been say then go still try for engage with ECSL for make ECSL understand who side they come out from. Say because they get wide coverage across the country. Across the country. When I think reports. And / through IRN self can get funded. I know be say ECSL. Now make them funding and they will / and IRN can capture. See, then they pay stipend to journalists them across the country. Well, now I make that one they can't own. So that ended the journalists them. Well, okay. Because they say not for read result. Yeah? So the journalists them can go as observers. The journalists then used to go as observers. So then they go observe for. Where the journalists go, you observe, you see, say the counting take place, yes. Now this polling station, APC gets 1, SLPP gets 1, NURP gets 1, all man get 1, 1, 1. Right and wrong. Then you go tell in station manager, say, now the result this so look am. Now they left. Because they have no right for announcer on a radio. They no get any right to announce on a TV. We'll just need no more now for it. Make ECSL can announce for we. So now so the 2023 election in the look force for now. Until otherwise there is an agreement with ECSL and Sludge. Then goes Yeri IRN. How they don't use for do across the country on election day. Maybe they could just do that one. They say, oh yes, and they report so from Talmadalco polling station. Now they are there so and rain they come, but the people are all in a door. They all hype. Then ready say today on. Then they vote and they go left. So voting don't close. Yes, this station are they so they don't close. Or everybody team up now. Who they wait for? Wait first. Hold on first bar. Then just count the heat. Let it stop us be because for morning today why they na now so you don't meet. Hold on. La collect me it. Hey brother, they are pass me one bar. Yes. What see they talk? Give me one na Aha. Thank you very much. Like you one water. And teaspoon there. Yes. Okay, thank you. Yes, back to you in our studio. Because for morning you are then today I know it, but I don't able to forget something now. Yes, we don't count down, but I not think I go able to give the result on here because waiting no, I don't want let they can take down the station. But I go take soon the result here. Thank you. Well, then enough from we report on the field. Okay. I just hope see not so thing here for play out. But in a left better again. When they come close. When coach just to say they don't release the data, no. But then go release them. Joseph Josiah, they say, well, it's like say the government don't tight all the space for free and credible election. So now so you see alright. Since now so you see, let we listen now to Radio Democracy 98.1. What's actually being happen with the 9th term the committee be able for sit down for talk. Let you not feel say they know they listen. No. Then they listen because they get an entire committee for make sure say this election be credible and fair. Alright.
The election steering committee.
Election steering committee. You wanna know that then did he? Wait, no more now.
Now, body we get member them from government.
From government. Who's again?
Civil society.
Civil society, they say, una right now. Una the cash big by this election. So I hear you. Alright, civil society and
local and international partner.
Okay, local and international partner. Local partner, other than police, na local partner. The military, international partner. Well, the EU, UK, US, international partner with China. They really? Alright, so we'll continue. Because when they can go, I know they see China in the room. China, then they're in the field. Then they not mix by inside office business. This trip no more, we not see Chun Chinese they support. China, that kind of diplomacy business, China no get her. Una make me to no go try it. Who can mine? Who can make road? Who no mix? Okay.
And other one them.
Who saw that one them? channel. Alright, other one them.
As we for look inside election issue, plan for the election and give technical support and other thing them so that the election will come out peaceful one.
The reason now for look for all what you can the talk. All so that the election go come out peaceful one.
May 30, 2023, steering committee meeting. Now the number 9 meeting.
Yeah. The steering committee, May 30th. Now the 9th meeting then don't hold. The 9th meeting and then don't hold. Okay? Because sometimes they we una can talk, una fishing nobody need listen. No, wait. Kaya
Where they don't hold for look inside different thing them for the June 24, 2023 election. And Jacob Jusu Safa, now the chairman for this committee.
the steering committee, now the chief minister, JJ Safa, now the chairman. Yes. The steering committee for make we get peaceful, credible election. JJ Safa, now the chairman. Up so you no get problem with that too. Are the chief minister? Or you get problem with that? Who do you want to recommend? Okay. Well, how they go?
It be explained to me, but waiting and talk about inside the May 30 steering committee meeting.
The 9th meeting. Waiting then discuss so.
We look at the update from the ECSL.
Okay. So JJ Safa sit down at the table. ECSL give the updates.
Electoral financing.
Electoral financing. Now they look at money for finance the election. Jerome say ain't got problem with that. Therefore, we don't find possible independent. Now that steering committee then. Moi Musa they ask if the committee get other political party representative them. Wait, now let it go. They look about how for finance the election.
Other aspects related to voter education.
Voter education. For sabi how for vote, who that for vote for, no than in a campaign, who that for vote for. Now how for vote education. Okay?
Voter register.
Voter, not just cham that was that side. And the important, you don't tell them they talk about you the other one. Yeah, also we get forget to talk. Not just chama. What you want cham so?
Voter register.
Voter register is very important. It's very important. Voter register. Not just and every you put voter register there, they jump, they run, they go, side they go. Steering committee chairman come. JJ. Every day people in the crowd and say the voter register. You know come on it? Then pull a list. And some people say, well, on see. And Cecilia back say, Akisha say the list will them pull not to the voter registration. And Cecilia say, but una just ignore that one. They not sabi nothing. He said, not sabi nothing way they talk. No, you want jump and you want run go? No. Voter register. And waiting.
All the margin issues related
and all the margin issues them.
to the elections.
We get for deal with the elections. Okay.
Elections are run by the state, and therefore the state for make sure say the electoral process is smooth.
Elections are run by the states. Talk and go, talk and come. Now the states they conduct election. The sad part is now we be say the states, the faith way people and get sparam. Now I look, but the states back because the states they vie for the same position and other people and they were one kind side. Someone they catch it like say integrity no the. Integrity no the. And then give paper say mark yourself. Or be they go school, the teacher then be get one way then they say, hey, give paddy paper, you give Andy. When I exchange paper, then they answer the question at blackboard. They say mark. Also, when I exchange paper, you sabi that all the paper now. See the watcher now say, let's fix you up. From there on, I don't begin this bad gig. But constitutionally, now the state now they conduct election, and the state foresee say the election is credible, fair, make any survey competition there. Even when somebody they run safe, it go feel say, baby, the other person and grab quick, it's gone. Even when I run, if you say it's gone, then they can cross before in company. So people in the way must scratch their head. And the well ECSL, una they make rights now. Even this result for read, una say una number for read them. Me I think so una for look inside you. Because they make una look good.
But at the same time, we live in a global village. We work with partners, and some of the partners.
And he say yes, the state go do what they able for do for make sure everything, but we they work with partners. For una be the guy talk, we don't want international community money, we don't want the money safe. This election, now this government, and then they do a whole thing. And I know son I can get some from Bush Radio. Well, that say so. No man is online land, no man stands alone. Okay. Let me go here. International partners,
They contribute resources.
Contribute resources. International partners contribute resources. Usmani say, JJ not a honest broker. Well, so down be they suggest. Because JJ, na they do the steering committee, na the chairman, na the chief minister. Okay.
So we therefore also make sure say the resources are made available.
So we therefore make sure say the resources them they make them available. Now from the international partner you say and from we the state we say the money where ECSL need they not for scratch the head. Where the box where they need. Now na direct for go Guinea for go length. Now that idea safe. Who that come up with her? Now cabinet to Nasino, then they say, we go for buy box. They say, no. But don't be a bidon car. Even them for don't use the box, but they don't use it. They not get it. Well, who need them? Let them go learn 3 box first. Well, Liberia no go length box just no. Well, if Liberia back go length box, wanna be there talk. Not all Liberia go length box. Well, if they not length box, they get say, look Liberia, box safe they not length. Look their own voter ID, biometric na NSA and then pull. So say if you want biometric, go take national ID.
Above 90% of the election is funded by the state.
Awale yeri da party the back. Yeah, awale yeri am.
Above 90% of the election is funded by the state.
Above 90% of the election is funded by the state. Above 90% of the election is funded by the state. Ireland, EU, una 2.5 million euro, una go take them. Una go collect una 2.5 million euro. Now UNDP, na they the basket be dey. UNDP, na they the basket be dey. How much that basket they don't collect right now? Or UNDP not agree for G? Because if above 90% the states don't fund, well, the small one left, we don't need partner, boo. We don't need it. Then you can kick game power with glory, saying that then be help we, then they fund. Because then they talk, I will say then they fund. So if the state don't spend above 90%, what's in the partner they spend? then spend above 5%. Any partner we say, then they fund election as alone. We go ask una how much una put. Because government don't tell you say above 90% na the money. Above. Okay. There they go.
It's a very responsible government. We are capable.
It's saying a very responsible government. Now make above 90%. Now then don't spend them for this election.
For our elections. The partners will appreciate their effort.
We appreciate the partners' their effort. Partners. Who's effort to like how it? Oh, government, I don't spend above 90%. What to knock out? Okay, now effort to knock out, What to knock back on effort by?
We take and say very important, and I want to appreciate the effort of the Ministry of Finance.
Okay. They appreciate the effort of the partners then, but the government take and say it's very important for them, for finance the election. And they tell thanking to the Ministry of Finance
by creating special funds, special mechanism for finance elections.
So they create special mechanism. Not to pay the bigger money. Indirectly. No, they give him money. This not from William Basket One Pot. The consolidated fund. So if we spend over 90%, but we're not able to buy the ballot box, we get for length. Okay, there we go.
We believe in democratic values.
Okay, the government believe in democratic values.
We believe say one way to demonstrate our commitment to democracy is to make sure we have a free, fair, inclusive election.
One way, talk and mark you, I don't tell you. One way for waiting.
Commitment to democracy is to make sure we have a free, fair.
Okay, now for make sure we get a free, fair,
inclusive election.
A waiting election. Left.
Inclusive election.
Well,
that's in the election. With Gigi talk.
Inside this meeting, the chairman for the Electoral Commission of Salone, Mohamed Kone, they update member them na this committee, but plenty in them, and this na some of them.
We have published this is aggregated voter register.
We don't publish the disaggregated voter register. Not pull close it for feto. Wait. Yeah? Now so Mohamed Kone say.
It's now on our website.
Except if you want to see the disaggregated voter list, go na ECSL website. It did it.
Even though after the release, we saw in some social media.
He say even after when they don't release them, yes, social media. Then see now some social media, what you na see sir?
Comments or commentary stating that that's not what they wanted.
He say when they release that one day, then see na social media say not to that they want. Who that them? But they call APC say not to that they want. If you not call the name of the caller, yes, that's what they say. APC say not to that they want. They say wait till na be published last year when I say na go release. They say no to Indandi. Even though you say no, so they not coming to na. What's in the APC Secretary General be the talk? Because he not quote them. He said they see on social media. But what's in the Secretary General? So APC, when I not be going to ECSL. Okay. Because he not go to na. I don't know no more. I'm just asking.
Practice has always been to provide the names and photos of voters to political.
Okay, wait, Chief. Continue back. Take a small.
That's not what they wanted. The practice has always been to provide the names and photos of voters to political parties.
He said the practice trade IDB, the name, the pictures, then they provide them to the political party. He say na that conversation dey, then they get on social media.
So we are not going against that. We are going to disclose any confidential information.
He say then they disclose any confidential information. Yeah. You must hear if you know why. Chief, talk and back bar.
Voters to political parties. So we are not going against that. We are going to disclose any confidential information. We have awarded contract for the printing of ballot papers.
You don't hear it? Or you still not get it? If you do wait for that, you forget face and name. It's in a confidential. Uncle, talk and back. And I say just not keep pulling and say talk and back this vote because then the comments in social media. The voter register. We want to see the name, the face, and the address of the people there. Uncle say confidentiality. They know the show. But they know you from me. Uncle, talk about
voters to political parties. So we are not going against that. We are going to disclose any confidential information. We have awarded.
They don't done that side, you. They don't award contract. I see don't done that. They don't move to the other one. They don't award contract for the printing of ballot paper.
Contract for the printing of ballot papers. Reform. This is the same company that printed 2012.
Hey, say this is the same company that printed 2012. I think they say this is the same company that printed the voter registration card. I say, finally. I said the voter registration card can't come on like how. No, the ballot paper they can't come on like the voter registration card. The ID card. What thing will happen? I tell ya. He said that the same company will be print 2012. Not to do how we do 2018. No, they will do 2012. Now then go give back.
South Africa.
Now South Africa the company dey.
2012 and 2018.
Okay, now print 2018 back. Okay.
The printing have started.
They don't begin print.
And we are very much hopeful that the ballot papers will be here way ahead of the.
Una like this thing. Now so forgive the voter registration ID card. Then see flights, strike be there, and the control tower, the plane no gree grab. Now na South Africa. But we are hopeful. Say go come way on time before the election. The other guy for go take a let begin work one time with flights get for big problem. Let begin work one time. Say they reach South Africa. Long no wait last minute. Do ya? Okay.
Election date. We are currently printing voter registers.
We are currently printing voter register. Listen.
Currently printing voter registers at the warehouse.
Then they print voter register at the warehouse.
And thanks to UNDP funding. For
Okay. UNDP funding. Is it part of that basket? For the group. UNDP that then be they collect on behalf of all the Pumu that were inside the country. Who want for give money to the election. So if change get for left para money, they would have then go give. There when I can't give void party are there. Are there. But UNDP, yes.
Thanks to UNDP funding for providing the printers and the materials, we have done up to 5 districts.
So they don't print up to 5 districts of the voter register. 5 districts. The materials, them, and the printers. Now UNDP funding. When they count there, government don't pay 90%. Waiting at that funding day. How much should I spend? How much dollar? We go give una back just now. Continue, sir.
Across the country, and we are hopeful we will complete this by this weekend.
Okay, then hopeful the voter register by this weekend, then go down complete them. By the 10th and the GISO, the 30th, maybe the GIDA update today. It's a 5 districts them. 9 them we don't know.
We have the printed voter register, safe and secure.
Then get the printed voter register safe and secure from all alarm, from termites, from mosquito, safe and secure from eating.
Mohamed Kone, Semweso say, ECSL don't put technology in place for get the result through internet, but Semweso gets manual system if technology fail.
Forget the result through internet. Hey, let me talk, yeah?
Based on what I've learned from my little experience in observing elections.
Best power team don't learn. Where are they go? This small experience no more for go and watch. Then if you can come to them. Where they do election. It's a based on what you don't learn.
We are not going to promise that we will send the result from polling station directly.
We know they promise say we go send polling station results then directly. Listen though, now the preparation this at 24 nets no more need for sleep. Okay.
And we are not going to 100% rely on technology.
100% for sale rely on technology. No, we not the one.
That's what we have the mark. We say you promise to transmit results, publish them on your website. But
let person no can talk say when I be promise when I go publish the results then on our website.
You are not doing that.
But we are not agree for doing.
That's a violation. So we are not doing that.
So then they promise say then they publish results na the website too. Let person no can and say na violation that one day.
We want to make it very clear that this is a combination of technology and manual.
So, na combination of technology and manual. Technology, you go then at the website. If you not see and they, well, manually then get them. Not to say they see you, but now so you all look like. Because manual and technology na the website. And then they show you say 100% you go then at the website. They don't can hold into that. But manually then they get them back.
And we have to be very careful that we into introducing technology that will end up bad image for the entire process.
They say then no one can push technology we go make now you can't catch it. Look around, look for constituency 332 in a day. But then get her, then keep them.
After this statement, the chief minister and chairman for this committee, Jacob Jusu Safa, be asked ECSL for engage political party them so that they go aware say na so thing go happen.
Political party. If you not be there, and two na the area now na
We aim in the talk, the British High Commission and a Salon, Lisa Chisney call on people and political party them for promote the commitments with President Bio and Dr. Samar Kamara be make inside the National Election Pledge. Winner, they not for use youth stamp and bad inside this election, condemn tribalism and other one day.
Hey, Lisa Chisney, wait first before I call Silver Blyden for you. I'm also not put first by this election. I'm also not put because government say over 90% of them put her. I'm also not put. Me you people live. I'm also not put. Okay, una just for organized peace talk. Well, I'll listen what Lisa Chains say, huh?
But in case people haven't heard,
it's say in case you know you hear it. Yes, in case you know you hear it.
there were really specific commitments at that event. And
He said that event where they don't have been too many. Specific commitments been there between Osamu and Uni. Specific commitments be there. L'equity so.
Specific commitments in that pledge that all political parties signed up to.
He say, and all the political parties, they be sign up to that specific commitment today.
And that was around condemning tribalism.
He say, then they, now for condemn tribalism. Condemning tribalism, until Lisa, wait again.
And hatred.
Hatred. Waiting.
It was around refraining misuse of youth.
Misuse of youth, make them not do them. Make them not misuse youth them. Youth them una safe. How na they allow them to misuse una? Una not tool to be used and misused? Not to me say, now until listen and they talk. He said they want the political party them say, then they not misuse the youth them. Youth man. Misuse. Kai. Until listen, wait again.
Around for election violence.
Election violence.
It was around disassociating themselves from party members who used violence.
He said the political party name not for go near anybody where even the same that political party they do, but if they go and fet Burmani, if they go and fet. Any side way they pass wayo, Lord have mercy. Any side way go. He said the political party they not forget nothing for do that kind of person they.
Spread hatred.
And then person the way they go and talk say, this party. Now then they go heaven, the other hand they go hell. No, not to say. He say hatred. But we don't want to go hell. Anyway, continue.
And it was a commitment also to accept the results.
Commitment for say them for accept the results. Accept results. IRN don't tell we say President Bioga will win with 59%. Anti-civil say President Bio no go get for get 55%, so then go get for go run off. IRN today don't tell we say no run off. We just the 10 way. Mean I turn left, I turn right, I turn left. That's so normal. Below they go.
Or pursue any grievances through the court. And I just would like to, at this critical ESC meeting,
Is something the way we'll pay attention by waiting.
urge all political parties
It urge all the political party them
to share that, to promote that.
make them share waiting them and go talking now. For more than the party campaign. Would I ever talk about what happened in Binsumani? Lisa, that's Tino na go do under. Na onu na yo no. For more than the party campaign, anybody talk about Binsumani? And I get them safe. And I get that them day. Okay.
I'm conscious that everything happens via WhatsApp. I still get a lot more hatred.
He say boku thing they happen on WhatsApp and inside them WhatsApp them boku hatred they happen. Somebody that begin kokosa. Somebody is concosign. Listen, you know that WhatsApp group I manage no say hatred they happen inside it. When they begin watching WhatsApp group then they concosa. When they watch you now. He said the WhatsApp group them. Hatred, a lot of hatred they happen there. No good. No hatred for waiting. APC SLPP. But not too. There's small political party they would have launch manifesto party. If they launch a food here, I beg ya. And they can just anyway na the democratic rights dirty the water.
Rather than that wonderful photo of President Bio and Dr. Kamara together.
He said then they didn't have the WhatsApp group there, they share hatred rather than that wonderful picture. Oh. Lisa. Leone. Let not tell you. You see the balan creole. Yeah? He said then they share hatred rather than that wonderful picture where Samoa Kamara in President Biotic. Alright. Auntie Lisa, that picture there, a Photoshop.
David Reimer, now the U.S. ambassador na Salone, himself made part of this meeting. He been called on ECSL for put measures in place for election observer them when as Salone people so that they go able vote because plenty for the workman them. Therefore, they are different parts than the country.
As always, was excellent and
Now wait, this time we ambassador they talk. But wait, Uncle Ambassador, Devo, I'm not soon put. Man, all my they talk to that action, I'm not soon put. Because if we don't put over 90%, Devo, Amos, United States put by this election. No say, oh, let me give motoka some. Let me give motoka. No, na money cash. Cobri. I'm not soon put. But anyway, they will continue.
very informative, very useful to me and my staff, and I echo what my colleague from the UK was saying that.
He say the information them yes very useful to you and staff there. But listen, you get one concern.
I encourage you to get this information out to the public and push it forward, and we'll help as we can.
Then go help as they can. They not take Lido. Les postes can say just not to my is all come on. Utaka. Now the international community. Now they give this leader. Now they give where. We will help as we can. Okay.
One issue that I wanted to raise that affects the U.S. Embassy, and I think it affects the other missions here as well, and that is of election observers.
It's one issue when you want for risk, where it affects the U.S. Embassy and other embassies them. Now, election observers. Waiting now the issue here. Listen them.
We intend to be observing all over the country.
U.S. Embassy gets the plan for observe the election all over the country. All over. Yeah, not so the normal. The UK. So now you money spend upon yourself for go all over. I join una. No, I go for myself.
Probably about a third of our observers are going to be U.S. diplomats.
Okay. About third of the observers them. Now U.S. diplomats. But the rest.
And 2/3 of the observers are probably going to be Sierra Leone.
Yes. Now Salone people them. And then people and they register and then get for votes. You know say, who say register na dey for vote not to so? Who say register na dey for vote? But now you want be observer. You get for go na Talamadalco. Not today you register. So you not go able vote the. So waiting for do.
Who work for the embassy, one form or another. I don't know if the ECSL has made a decision on that, but I would encourage you to make some sort of provision for these observers who.
ECSL, you say, I don't know if we don't make provision for that, but they observer there where they work in different missions them, embassies them. Not so they know myself, even police, the military. Because they get for deploy them across the country. And sometimes they register, not today they get for vote. So, and another thing say, they're supposed to go vote, outside and go for go work. So then go get like early voting. But ECSL, now they the master sabi people them. Anyway, Devo, the US ambassador, now they talk.
We're really doing a service to their country to promote democracy in their country. I would hate to have them lose the ability to vote on election day.
He said because that day, that big work that they do for the country, they're not going to work for the country back. Then they own right, they lost and that day. So ECSL for Thinkam. ECSL as soon as the Thinkam for the when they work at the embassy, them, the police, the military, the workers themselves, then pulling agents, them, then staff of ECSL or the one that ECSL can hire. How then can vote? Or they know the vote? Okay.
Inside any election, money important, and because of this, the Minister of Finance, Sheku Fantamade Bangura, be updates the committee.
Wait, Sheku, I do with you, because Chief Minister JJ say 90% don't pay. No, he not say pay. He say na government they foot 90% of the bill. Self na other one. What do you get for say?
To date, the budget that was presented to us for elections was 349 million new loans.
349 new million loans. But the old money na 349 billion. Wow. Salonge money ya. So 349 billion old money. Let make it look big. Can't small am for we. Sheku. Let make it look big. 349 billion. Now the government's own responsibility. The budget where then give government say for finance the election. 349, yes.
The government is able to mobilize 240 million.
So the government be able to come up with 340 million per the new money, billion per the old money. Billion. Hey, look beaucoup. 340 billion. Wow. So now 9 no money be left. 9. Government mobilize 340. That is not the budget so then give government. So they say mobilize. The one that they can give government or nobody not give government directly by election. Government be able to mobilize. Mobilize. No mean say government go inside consolidated fund they be get and they go take her. Sabi how they say let man they mobilize. Let man they mobilize boo. You know let man they mobilize. Anyway, government are mobilize, they mobilize. Okay.
Millions as at the beginning of this week or as at the end of last week.
Okay. I you know left. This is the money business. You need for be precise. You know, you can't tell say as the beginning of the last weekend talk and back.
We're able to mobilize 240 million as at the beginning of this week or as at the end of last week.
Okay, as at the beginning of this week or as at the ending of last week. So over the weekend, that's in all kinds of they'll not be able to mobilize over the weekend. But they're not able to mobilize 340 billion. Okay.
And by the end of this week, we would have actually covered the total amount of resources.
Not blow to government, so 349 billion. If they're able to come up with 340, what's it under 9 billion? Day? So easy one. All right.
For 2023, transfers to the Electoral Commission is in the tune of 171 million. And this is.
They say inside this 2023, now 170 amos. You say 100 amos?
The Electoral Commission is in the tune of 171 million.
Okay, 171 million inside 2023. Okay.
And this is towards cost of distribution of voter ID, procurement of polling materials.
He said it's 171 billion. It go towards procurement of polling materials. Like waiting. Una left for the confusing. Because just now, where you say UNDP, now then give money for prints. Who's pulling material because the box now learn to go lenter. I refuse to be confused. But look, take them back. Tell me back, I understand.
And this is towards cost of distribution of voter ID.
Cost for distribution of voter ID. Then at this inside this 2023, where they don't give ECSL 171 billion. Cost for distributing voter ID.
Material.
Then for me them buy polling material.
Logistics, training, salaries, and other.
And paying salaries and other waiting.
Resource management related expenditures.
And other resource management expenditures. I hope say not to show na the right time. Because other forget name. Who go green and say other. But I hope say inside the balance sheet. You know say other resource expenditure. Management expenditure. Waiting now waiting at that other management resource expenditure. Now waiting. Okay. Mr. Finance Minister, continue.
And then on the 2nd of June, which will be by Friday.
Okay. Hey, big money they can ECSL tomorrow. Tomorrow, Friday the 2nd. Waiting go can inside.
We will have to transfer a remainder of about 82.5 million.
A remainder of 82.5 billion. Now make an solar look bokun. 82.5 billion ECSL get for receive tomorrow. Yeah, no wonder why I see the only lick face today. They see una. So money they can inside tomorrow. Alright, today
will be disbursed to bring in the total sent to them so far to 253.5 million.
Wait to. So to the 2nd, then we will not receive Amos.
Then so far to 253.5 million.
353. Not 353 or not 353?
Then so far to 253.5 million.
Yes, 353.5 million. No. Because now 349 billion. Now I'm getting pass mark money. And not to 200 a year. Now wait. No can calculate. Wait. Because that first I tell about 171, I tell about 82. So now check. Now wait me. 171 plus 82. Okay, now 253. So 253 minus 349. So it is still left 96 billion. So if the 2nd, una they give them 82. So the 96, who's stand again for give them? So now 253 to the 2nd tomorrow, the money where ECSL go longer from government. Now 253. But just now I tell we say, then go don't make up that money, that 349 billion. Then go don't reach them. Okay.
Bringing the total sent to them so far to 253.5 million.
253.5 million. Okay, wait. I know you. I left you talk full. La listen. Una allow listen, yeah?
We will have to transfer a remainder of about 82.5 million.
Yeah, either side there.
Will be disbursed to bring in the total sent to them so far to 253.5 million.
253.5 million.
Leones. In line with our commitments in the last meeting, for other election management bodies, we have disbursed 88.7% of the resources that were allocated to each of the election management bodies.
So they don't disperse 88.7%. So they still not reach the 100% it. Okay.
Inside this meeting, plenty team in car up. So continue for listening to Radio Democracy so that you go know the other thing them where government, local and international partner them been talk about. For the society, for Radio Democracy, Mina Usman Kamara. The
We want to tell Usman Kamara and Radio Democracy thank you. But Uncle Finance Minister Sheku. Usa he left me with any figures then. Now that team up to now. La just left there no more. Yeah? Thank you. Because the numbers the way he give. No left no more. They can't do the math now. Wait. This number we give so. Yes, who's friend? You get the platform, sir.
Thank you.
Yes, who's friend? Did they with me?
Yeah, I don't think I don't know it's clear.
Okay.
Yeah.
You get the platform, sir.
Okay, thank you very much, AAA, for giving me the platform, and thanks for all the time we don't talk we through this election process. What in the time for prepare. For waiting people I need for no and waiting people I need for do, then are the thing that people are the question. And then the authorities waiting they need for no and waiting they need for do. But here comes waiting the time for tell we waiting people that will get on this last moment. But all comes down to waiting and waiting, we don't understand on both sides. But it always a challenging thing we always see how government will able to do something or institution. But here they say now near with the near to the time where they need for the election. And now a kind of a method wouldn't they apply now for letting go do anything for me to let the election. They all man they come within in your little help way they do. You see the CSOs and they come with their own agenda for letting go try put things for let go in place. But the question more just they try for see how go ask the CSO them, especially when it come to areas them way then they try for like password. In other words, like when they say they try for advertise something or promote something, some people then go be aware. Now when they sensitize people and tell them say so and so, or find out something for can bring to particular people there for understand. You see, so now if they see say now some CSOs now they complain say now during that process their election they cancel, they tell when do this, then they're not being involved other one then, and then the decision wouldn't make. And decision would not take say well not to say not genuine, but the fact say they not go through the procedure when they go join together and even point out about the citizen manifesto. So these are the things that where you don't get all set to the media you talk of the one that were the security side, and then the one that where they pass the orders them to them wire for prepare, and then you see the power. In the one then with the power with control still with areas that wouldn't go say yeah with a quick small then yeah go shake. So you they get this. You see back one day when they say well we want for camp for now we can't do this. So the institutions then would they see the small organizations then we did towards building let's say cool heart one peace. Yeah, they really find and say some of them now most times will say the time they near, and sometimes there are these funds where they can put towards a particular project or something where you could do for propagate, or just promote, letting it go well. So you see that cause areas where people are not they make a decision, we for say we they ask if you all they na this particular family of type of job when are similar areas, the only thing we they look this, we they look this. But now then one thing can be always an area of challenge again. So that's can get a problem wherein we will say not to that political what we say put politics, but sometimes it draw them nearer because they never go tap to the source. And when they see the way when they dispose where do not partner give money towards like a fund or basket, now they still get for disposal or government will come or meeting with they. So we don't see on the media towards this particular election. When they see the minister, they tell say, well, when I try to save some money, get them wire. When they see some groups them, we need forgive small, especially with the slide, the media, like all the broadcast. So they still there's when they complain, say they don't get what they need forget. One of them, you even cover that particular program day. We see what the people and talk there, the promises, and inside the back, you see people in the back, all that they still want for play games. An example, during that meeting, they will be covered about slide and that thing. The government we don't promise and we don't hold certain things that have been to money for raise fund for this media when an important body towards you, the policies that we they make, and then the policing. What then they do, and then how they meet with this media. So they get the journalists to work the media, with that media sector, but the money what they can now, when the money gets small because they complain much of not having subvention, all year of journalism for transformer. So then don't go say they will give them some amount. Now the amount, look what's in the data, which is good for form a structure. For them will get ciphers, for them will say, well, we'll call this. So you see how money they come, but yes, you will see how it diverse side. Then before the actual process, what they need for the function, they just dip and warm up first, no warm up, they run for this marathon, then they tell them they run now, and then maybe the small sugar what you get at your body, it don't done for the people that want to take part because you keep some yonder. So these are the areas that we need to say that unity of functions and within particular organizations there, especially the one that was sensitive, the duty like I can say what they get for hold on to unity, and then even that so-called one not to transparency at all. Like something when they say you respect, or when they say that integrity, you get that respect. They say a respect for that will get good name. Some people will say yes, I do fine. If you pull them out from the one way, now the one way they say now convenient at effect for that will just feel convenient. And then when you say they feel convenient, the convenient are you the getter. Then you the see and saying that the good thing they do, like say now, instead of we make say let people get a particular behavior towards the election. Say even the way we get for go 40, go back, or not hang here. Or we're not going to count here, so we'll get for move the counting here. You get many small things that will come. Or you get for car, not just car. If you can't quick, if you not get your ID card, as long as you be able to explain, show me something when a clue, we will find your number. For your voter number, then I will make you vote. So you begin to see ideas and it makes a decision they come, but it all comes down to that area with a command day. When una understands a duty what they do and they serve for a change day. Now what they see, they go on so, but there is something good when they come only, who they see say, the peace, will not say that it's peace, but would they see the people well then they accept somehow, in some way, for say, they tolerate this change when they try for car. But when they say the way when they tolerate and the understanding of sometimes to the last person, we get for do what they do. Now we expect, see, they tell that therefore they go in detail because there are always a problem with void votes. There's always a problem with box ticking. There's a problem with the ink I go and fall. The things that una before don't they see silent here for don't go to the masses. If una see say the manifesto we wanna go try make from the citizen there, this moment in time, e no go get a place in that movement where they take for a manifesto or say it go fit there, or una dey find the method say na short time una pull una citizen manifesto una like the IGR, then a short time notice back when the two parties dem pull dem manifesto, and then you dey see the manifesto of this African well inside each of them. So they always say na timeline and what idea who go come from the citizen, how them go put and count on, what people them go look, how them go able always make it fit while una go they make policy, while una go they put if una act una want change, amend them, it become a bill. So but the policy will go adjust for say will go address how una go pass the job. But it all comes down to areas of preparation and knowing the challenges we the country gets in terms of management of anything when involve infrastructure. Una go dey make the voting, una get for go length, or una get for the no say allow they try put her in place and we go able to put her there for use them any period of years the way we go. Thanks a lot. Let God help we get people in our institutions them we ready for get convenience of others, not for their own convenience and security. Let God help them. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much, Uswind.
You're welcome, yes, sir.
I want to say thanks to Uswind for your submission. Welcome on board, Alpha. Get the platform, sir.
Yeah, yes, thanks for having me, and big thank you to Uswind and also to you. We don't take your time for analyze some of the updates them from ECSL and the election updates. For me, the first year I will talk on, I get about 3 or 4 points for talk on. The first one that I would describe ECSL as it gradually they become secret society or a shrine. I will give me reason for that. Then I will talk on the steering committee will be formed, and then then the next one is with civil societies, them don't be compromised. I will give me reason for that. And then the last point I will talk on a concern for me to ECSL. The first one I talk on just now that's why ECSL don't become a secret society or a shrine. Which I mean by that, that I think we don't talk on transparency, accountability, more so on this platform. But what we see now is we don't see ECSL they close all the gaps them or all the opportunity for even people able for see the system and able for follow up the system where they go on for the election. What I mean by that, or I'll go further for explain that. There's a time when they begin to talk say they not go collate the results them na district level. The one for saying I'm all now the headquarter. Even political party they may raise eyebrows on that splitting and call. And even for the posting of the results, them all the issues that they may don't come up with, except when political party then stand their ground say no, na so you don't use for B and na so for B. One I don't call results na post them na the various centers them outside the election take place so that political party and all of the observers them go get opportunity for see the results and take notes. Yeah, even at the coalition at regional level, they bring issue on that. They want for create another way we see them take and bam if we go straight na this na headquarter. That was the plan where political party them raise serious eyebrows span. Go to me next point on this same topic, same thing what they talk on. It has been a general norm for make IRN they call results, and they're not a go call results and begin announce who that wins and this person don't win. They will give according to stations. Say this station now, for me for the time when me get sense was a radio station and the votes na alone. up till except this wire now way, then just they change the game, the rules them at the 11th hour. Every other dynamic I say for me, anytime we ECSL come now, the public for talk, you get a lot of question. You they get a lot of things the way not they clear. It's as if they have something they are covering. We don't know how people for know. Why you know allow observers them or IRN for call results? Are they going to call who is the winner? No, now you get the right for announce that the winner, not to IRN who go say na party A or win or party B. No, even other civil societies, they like even Marcella get a whole civil society organizations. Then we come together. Yeah, we then the key results. Then we people then they observe. Yeah, we determine the way myself because myself work for election business as alone. These people are there and they're able for help for able reduce tension now stations them. Now you say they're not get right for call results, they're not get right for this. Something is wrong somewhere. That's not it with me they see. So that make for me, no matter what they do, it's up to them. God come first. Yeah, but wait till they say now put Sierra Leone first, lay transparency day and lay accountability day. So for me, that some of the reasons we can say ECSL they gradually they become a secret society or a shrine. Let's go to my next point, quick one. Civil society don't begin don't be at the go at the pinpoint IGR, where they serve the nation, not a government of the much you can begin predict, say this party they win the election by this percentage, then they get majority seats in a parliament. Why must you say that? If you are serving as a civil society organization, not a political party organization, go back and look some of the role or the things them way this same IGR man don't do as alone day. I will give you some way for me. Now make I say civil society, most of them, I know they say all, we get some credible one them. We don't be compromised. Like give some of enroll them, but in the way don't do. In a one possible way, push tooth and nail for make them do midterm census. A begin bring big English cartographic mapping now for development, now for this. At the end of the day, let them show we which one are the census results where they use or when they're able to come out with for this election. The one we then condemn when I and the first people that we come and condemn that 20 the last census in the same one we condemn but they still yet we at this point in time they use for me as far as waiting the research I do. I think the combination of the past census and this then 2021 or 2022 census we then do commodity in the same person, you don't make us say civil societies then as salon. I wonder. Now salon we don't see civil society they promote. In fact, now they campaign for SLPP. Then you say you know civil society, not political party society. Yeah. Now I go to the next point. If now somebody will be really one for push Sierra Leone go before and you know say that the country they serve, you do biometer reports. Correct. Nobody stop you. If you are transparent and you want for sure Sierra Leone go before or whatever, why you not do Samura meter reports? Why you not do that one day? Instead, you push down the kind of social media. You know you talk about and well. You left the opposition. You know able to do anything. Almost opposition parties then they. You know do one up for them again. All you need now just MBO. So if they can't predict election results or what the thing say the election outcome will be like, for me not to surprise because they in particular it work them all. Now the way they promote waiting the government they do. That's for me. Yeah. I'll go to my next point quick because of time. I know all on the line quick. The other two I want to talk on, I say, now a concern. We don't see, say, in fact, to yesterday, we get heavy downpour of rain. The question why they ask ECSL, me, the dates fine, and we don't publish the dates long since. What if some area gets heavy downpour where go disrupt or stop them voting? Waiting them go do another area then they. Then go allow the process for continue or whatever, waiting then go do that for them people and need. Because by nature, not to then go distort or whatever, na nature and distort the voting. So waiting then go do. Yeah. So for me, I think the whole thing what we see inside this election process, you know, at the 11th hour, we still the change game, we still the create system where people still they ask question, why must you bring this at this point? Then I wonder why they do that thing, why ACSL they bring up the here. lending box or whatever, then they say they don't support almost 90 almost percent the government. When maybe the money where government give for support the election process not cover the box them. So that make them go to Guinea for go lend. But I think say the box them too a not too expensive when enough for me don't put money so that we will own them not only for this election but previous or coming elections them we'll able to get we own box them we'll able for maintain. But again, like I say, other than begin broke them box here. This this by-election or this 5 years, many of the elections that we don't see conflict, we don't see so many things them. At the end of the day, boxes were broken, name them. We're not seeing anybody where they arrest, nothing like that. So now what we get for do? We they go begin lent box. Meanwhile, when we get to Leone, we not all are fine, we damage them. If Lord say if Guinea not be Guinea, what's how we they go pull next? Anyways, I rest my case. Thank you very seriously, sir.
Thank you very much, Alpha.
You're welcome.
I want to say thanks to Alpha for your submission today. Alright, look out Tony, quick one. Let me wait till you get for you. Yes, Tony, you get the platform.
Yeah, Abraham, thanks for having me. I will start with the steering committee where now the chief minister, the Adam, an officer me get issue with the for making Adam. The only concern we me feel say I get now for making them be very transparent. And transparency in a sense wherein then therefore make sure say every decision when they make at this point, not just therefore be them alone or international community, because international community they're there for just a short period. They don't know the geographic location. You understand? They only go read them or see them on papers where they describe them or everything. But we election process as alone, we get a pattern, and that pattern they get for be very transparent to everybody. Even APC when are the main opposition party, then get for make sure say they get a buy-in everything where they do. Because you don't want to set a bad precedence. Because just like I can usually say, that do me or do you politics, now we get us alone. Where this political party they in power, introduce new laws, then we go favor them. When this other party come, it is then they go around with the same problems we're not able to resolve issues that were very important issues because it's a do me or do you thing. He can be the chairperson, or he can be the head of the chairman of the steering committee, committee. But let them get a consensus in every decision, especially one area where IRN ECSL they mention about IRN not for do coverage of the or not for do the usual practice what we all don't used to. I feel say that practice alone where IRN can they do. The help for relieve people anxiety and all the because a lot of time after the election the people then feel so anxious, and once people then because I imagine during those periods nothing not happen after election, work business now go slow business, a lot school no day in session on everything. So the only thing where they make people feel lively a little bit. Now when they sit down at them porch or they sit down at them veranda, they or that them backyard and they listen to IRN. Even that music stuff, that song when music IRN they give people them so much relief. So an officer we get for set a bad precedent. Once the election, because the main aim now for we get a credible election, a transparent, and the reason why they call election transparent now because you want for make the whole process very clear. Transparency. So when you talk about transparent glass, you even if you didn't you go able to see what's in the day side. So people then wait they outside when are the voters then because many the people get for work early morning and for go vote that day. We don't take them precious time. They actually want for know what's in the happen. That make we always say election has to be transparent and you get for be credible. Credible in a sense, the process where you use for compute those data, therefore be a system where no they waiting and call fraud or anything. Because I tell you, we all I feel say Salon are the bigger picture here. For me, Alex Salon pass all the political parties them because some of who we small penny the way they pick. Now the way they invest up. You understand? So we not go want an election tomorrow where somebody go raise eyebrows, say, no, I get issue with this process, I get issue with this process. media big ECSL, whatever system where they use, or the common system we don't use to. IRN, the results what they call na provisional results. Even CNN, they make projection. CNN, in fact, now the best night for me in America now. When election happen and that's where you see John, this guy they sit down on that, then they go na the board. You understand? They show areas by areas how the figures they populate and everything. It's so interesting. I not can sleep all night. And a lot of people I believe say share the same sentiment with me where it comes to Salon election. And obviously this 11th hour where we need something. If other they win, let the best man win. But now we not begin to circumvent or we try for ban certain things. We're not going to make the process very clear. Another thing again we don't notice the political parties representative there. You know, saying they're pulling agents them. I feel say then say for be vibrant. Whatever political party, BUNGC, BUAPC, BUSL people, or then smaller parties them. Then forget people then we get integrity where they send because so many times. There's some party they send people then where they go cover for them. Where the loyalty, they don't even know certain loyalty day. You understand? Just because person go say, when I pick this person, now member of a political party, some of them they go under, then they compromised. I've seen it. I don't see an outline. It happened before my face. You understand? People that will not get motoka after election, I see they all buy motoka. Some people they compromise the process. So this goes for all political parties then. You got to make sure say whether you send now somebody where you trust, where get integrity, where tomorrow not go for bend the laws or where to go able for where to go. Another thing again where I feel say go help, especially for political parties, then we will get their own internal structure where they compute data, then they claim them back. Before they go, they get some accountants and where everybody they count in receipts, then tie up. They refund some of them guys they did. So, but put them money then the way it can give. Where them go tell you, say, hey, we give almost $1 million, we get everything. Now, cumulative of everything. So, some of them money then they probably, not so even probably. Most times, if they give $1 million, let's say they give $1 million, $500,000 they go on logistics. Where they go on the DSA, where they go on the flight ticket, where they go. So the actual money where they probably then tell them go receive. Now 500,000. But when they give them pronouncement, so that they announce, they will say, we don't give $1 million. Well, we don't budget for this election. But every expenditure, because the people coming not from their own pockets, the all money they tie to that coffer, that fund the way they get. So now me on the way they say, let we get a credible in transparent election. If SLPP they win, let them win. It's good. If APC they win, let them win. It's good. But let us have an election where it's very transparent. Me, are they against for the IRN or with because we don't know the job. It's the kind of relief where people then they get when election won't be. I know I'm still the show, but JJ Safa can still be the chairperson. But whatever decisions when they make, therefore be unanimous. Therefore make sure say they get consensus, then get consent. From all other political parties say, now so we want to do, now so we want to do. So if any political party gets issues with the process or something or decision, you go say, on our wait, make I get a confirmation from a political party, let them know say now so or X, Y, Z, or whatever we try for you. Now me don't take down the Abraham, but I'm not say if we they do anything right now, we don't have to set a bad precedent. Me own concern now where political party go come in power, especially when you change the law. Tomorrow, member say you not go there for na power forever. There's no way you go there forever. Another political party go come back when you say go change it. You say because now we see that now. When you want for talk, this go tell you say, oh APC me do up. When you want SLPP me do up. So now we they go out. Making blame most times the previous administration say, but good things then they na me grassroots party. Now me grassroots. They talk about party when a grassroots where they done the way the young man and they relate to it. APC. So now many can say, but Putin and the way PC for don't change. What them for don't amend. What them for don't correct. For fix the life of a lot of people there. You understand? But next time when they hold power, then say go serious now. This is a lesson. Any political party now, where you get that power, all and fine, or you play the people, you try for downplay the mindset of people that you try for what they call. This is the ripple effect. This is the ripple effect. This thing, I know I'm still the show, but I don't want to let whatever party come into governance, therefore institute laws them, we're not going to make election credible or we're not going to make the election transparent. We all want a transparent election. We always listen, and the diaspora, we listen, we all get passion for Salone. And the passion we get for our country develop. And for our country, we know they come bola na people country. You understand? We say we are second class citizens or whatever we call them because we are not originally born at that country. But I mean, we country so small. So many opportunities, so many gray areas where we can tap into. Where we can really tap into. There are a lot of gray areas, you know, but we're not happy where we see we country, the way they go, things are going. It not take not one political party go make Salone. It takes everybody. It's a collective effort. It's a collective effort. Everybody gets in part for play. That's my new take.
All right, thank you very much, Tony.
You're welcome.
Yes, caller, who would we talk to, please?
Mr. Kamara, Washington.
Mr. Kamara, you get 3 minutes, sir.
Yeah, thank you very much for this wonderful discussion. And one thing we always enjoy your program is whatever they don't talk. So thank you. People can just listen. Some of the things that we politicians they talk, they need to pay attention to some certain things when they talk. But we reach to you. You the broke and down for we from up to understand exactly waiting and talk and waiting then they try for talk. That's good. Number one, we not get problem with JJ Safa being the chairman for the Electoral Commission or whatever, electoral, and how they call and whatever. I don't get problem with that because I know say not to him did as chairman, but not to one did other people and did you know, and it will be very, very difficult for any yuki or compromise play by this election here will they come. Number two, with all the billions with this finance minister, tell we say they don't get to ECSL. How comes ECSL no get mind for buy box, but then go lend box from Guinea? And simply I want again make you convert that money day, all that money day into dollars. Mokuno almost million or almost $1,000. That money day, that 370 billion USD almost it cost. You know, Mokuno in dollars, almost than the cost. They go fine. Then finally, I want to make we get confidence. Say the international community, they know exactly what they go on a Salone. Just like how the previous caller talk, at the 11th hour, when they keep changing the goalpost, pull and this point, can go this point. Everything we surround election during the days of the past election, them where this ECSL come, then gone away from all things. Then come everything and say no, just equating the previous caller say they want turn or they don't turn ECSL to a secret cult. We the people we then they work for, they know more know which they happen inside ECSL. ECSL forget say law day, that transparency law, they that you know for hide information from the public. Everything with government, as long as you work for governments, you need to hide information from the public. And ECSL, then they work for we. Even though Mohamed Kone and the other commissioner them, now President Bio now elects them for serve. But now we, the people them, now we then they work for the government. Even though the government they pay them, now we then they work for. Equally as the government they work for we, the people, because now we choose them. And now we then they work for, now we they pay them, which we tax money. So I don't see no reason why ECSL, they put barrier around them. You know, and they go to the worst and they threaten people them. Especially with this IRN. Everybody don't know, say, from way back in time, IRN exists. Every election, then they exist. Then they give we reports of which they don't call final results. They always they give we provisional results. More we know which they go on. Even inside America, also with this, where election they go, then they give provisional results. Till finally, they say, now this person ain't win. So if they come, they can stop down, they say, nobody, not for report. I like the analysis we be make, where reporters go in at the field, they talk, though, they say, well, at the finally, they go text the results to company, whatever. But 1-1 for make ECSL, they're not able to run away from the facts that we, the people, are not going to know the results. Because now then polling station, the outside, people and get for go votes. Party representative then get for DD. And the party representative then get what they then get for take the results when they come out the. As they get the results, then they send and go to them party and observers then get for DD. Then they get for collect the results to the commodity. As an external get them, they send and go to their own head office. So now we know they. So the only thing make ECSL, they know say we depend them and make them make sure they give we a free, fair, and credible election. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Kamara. Yes, caller, what will you talk to?
Yeah, this is Amore sir.
Musa, I get 3 minutes, sir.
Yeah, the thing with me want for comment on, just like how the other people that don't say. Now, with regards this, election results, me from where I dey come up, where election they happen, probably the 2-3 elections that we don't meet up. IRN they out there for give provisional results. And in fact, even when they give them results, then they make them clear say they not get right for give final result or a provisional result. Just like how Tony been say, those results they even help for ease people less stress because election they get so much tension. But with them after result, then they will go on they come. It prepare people in mind now say, okay, this person get the potential for win, this get the potential for win. Although now ECSL neck by then they call the final result. But if you can say nobody no get right for call results to the extent ONS, Office of National Security, with them for look at the security risk with that kind plan day for able for even advise ONS and the government say that's what we want for do so because if we keep everybody suspend till last minute we call results, then the risk behind that day it could be so heavy that than where people then go down actually they know the result they come in small. In fact, the ONS themselves they go threaten people and say any TV or station we call results then go bring them down. Like seriously, this just declare to we because we don't no runoff, no this, no that. With all these laws coming up now, with all these threats coming up now, it clear say the no runoff is not just about the voting. They can tell you say you can get the vote, but we win the election because if you go for keep people suspense and political parties, then definitely then go for the send the results to the headquarters. But the fact is where NEC or ECSL don't call them final results. I like una go court now. Nothing no go for commodity. So if any issue need for be addressed, now for address before we reach to that level. Same thing happened in Nigeria recently. Although people then see the results, then take pictures, then count, but it reached to some areas where they just say, hey, we're not able to get internet for upload the result. Now so they left for lie. At the end of the day, we then call final results, middle net. Yesterday, not saying they don't inaugurate that man. So how long shall we be keep going on with this kind of thing? This 21st century, I believe, say results them for the even the display them for the projector now. We don't reach that technology world. These people talk about we get free quality education. All those things are part of education. What things you don't improve? Because what will be done deeper? That be basic by now for the CCF like the AYV or the NTV stations there for the project how the percentage of the result then they come and how the outcomes of the areas then they come. What's in at this now? This is just too scary for people. Like it really discouraging where some of we they some of them think they are so. It's like they see any hope for a country. I hope they're able for actually they look into some of them things they are so and not try to create more tension for people. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Murray. Yes, Mr. Williams, what you get for we, sir?
Yes, truthfully. I listened this discussion today, and I listened with you all you don't talk about. I just listened part of it because I'm in the sleep. So I just wake at this meetup. Anyway, it's very, very interesting. The importance that I want to come up with. This is ECSL man. Now it is season now for Golden Box now to Guinea. When he first go take office, you know, the inventory of the voting box for know how many box he gets, we go for use now the election. Now they go say they go land box. Before where I begin, for where I done this 75 years ago, 76 years now this war. One day I know ye say salon, golden box, voting box, for doing the election. Even I know the same thing. Even when PC do bad thing, we not yet in the golden box. We can do the election. It surprised all Sierra Leoneans. Already they can't vote in there. It surprised them. Surprise. It surprised we all. Guinea man no can learn box to be one day. Nigeria man no can learn box to be one day. Liberia man no can learn box to be one day. Now the very first time this was the whole election, something is not right. Something is not right. Definitely. I talk from the beginning. Say this ECSL man, na mauna muku man. Una believe me. Una go believe me when the election time reach. Na very muku man. I want to use the hard word for that, but now you station week, they not see how they use bad, how they use hard word. He's a muku man. Damn muku man, I never say. The governor will go take office. The very first thing we are going to do, I go take inventory first and see what I get and what I not get. Can you imagine? Mukuma, I say. Very Mukuma. This man would look so. And this man, they can bring, now they set fire. It is set fire. Not to my when they bring this election kind incredible at all. You know, where I come. When I go tell me, when I go mark my word, they can't talk, they can't do different pattern. Something is going on. Something is going on. But we'll go see. We'll go see the handing. And we'll go see waiting and the thing. Something is going on. There is a man, a big Munku man. Munku man. Very Munku man. And the toner, no, I don't believe. Very Munku man. Very stupid man, I never say. Okay, that's my contribution.
All right, thank you, Mr. Williams. I don't know what Mame Kone get for do. Because whenever in case come up, Mr. Williams say Mame Kone be don't write him up. Be don't write him up. So we see Ola case DC. Mame Kone na Munku man. We not dey change am for nobody. So the ECSL boss, I don't know if you get for can apologize for that letter we write Mr. Williams. We write him up. Yes, a quick one, sir. What you get for me, Umar?
Oh, well, thank you very much for picking me call. Thank you for everybody who don't call and contribute. I'll tell you something. This election, it don't cook. Yes, this it don't cook. Then why they don't cook this election? Now only God now get this election and decide 1 January. This election, it don't. To me, I go say this election, it don't done. Absolutely. The things that we then guy had to do, nothing no day we then guy had to do where they show a right direction. No. But again, no matter how you class APC, 2018, we all watch where the election equipment and land at Lunge, APC invite every single political party. I watch a live, AYD make a live, where the plain land, they offload everything. SLPP, they APC, everybody they inspect them, look the box them. If they're not checked, APC make sure say everybody satisfied. And when they load them box, then they back inside van them. SLPP, then they behind the motorcar, APC, they all drive all the way to outside and go store them. SLPP do that this year. Nothing other way they do this year where they involve APC. Say, look, when I can't inspect, when I can't look at this. Me not to APC, man. But again, APC, this is not a lesson. But when people are done, then they tell people like we say, no care we go back, no care we go back. Now we not for eat that. Because they always talk say, well, we'll not be do that. Why they not be doing? No, the reason why they say that now because they don't catch you on a cookie jar. Because they're like what Tony be say. Now laws just like that PR system. If we not be root that system, they come out now that constitution. Pass now then why been for go find another way like the demarcation. I know one of them impose, but we would not be did it with them bad laws here, with them crazy thing here. We would not be for strengthen the constitution, change them, make such that the constitution is surpass the electoral commission. You know, we not make sure say nothing electoral commission or ECSL not for do. We go contradict the constitution. We not do anything. We not see that they. Now, when they talk, say, why go not did again and they did it? Let them do it. No. Like I rely on Slimmer. They talk, I saw on a video. Give me a minute, I will. So, and talk, say, the reason we make Kenema get beaucoup people now because people then come on at the north, then go mind. And not to then talk, say, all the northerners not to in fault why they left McKinney or put locker, then can't sit down at the slum. Na Freetown. So what did they imply? Saying that northerners and then at the slum na Freetown? Or because na northerners and come all the way na the north, now make Kenema get population past Freetown. But the one way they go after Samura, like in the KKY where they talk about why this guy? Why this guy for the open month? They talk things like that. But this man, I did pray to God. In fact, why you go take the political party within a power, almost not like a vice president, you put him as a chairman for election affairs. Me get problem with that. It's not for the day. But the one where they go and talk say, oh, the white people they don't come, the this don't come. Good luck. We see what happened in Nigeria. The day where the election they announced, nothing they change them. So when they go and hold on to them white people here, I not trust them, I not trust EU, I not trust AU, none of them. Because we don't see them result them. We don't see what they don't represent as some other African countries where election take place. Once that result announced, now they say that this win, especially if not the ruling party, now then win, I like what in God kill. Oh, that no my brother. This is sad. The way them guy they do things. Nothing not the way they do way right. Nothing. I mean, it is so sad. Then guy then they call for problem now with nation. Then they call for danger. And people then they look and like say it's all well. No, it's not all well. Thank you, bro.
Thank you very much, Omar. Yes, Ezekiel, what you get for us, sir?
Thank you so much, Triple A. Me at the big Mr. William. like give the man a little rest. think bro Tony be talk a lot of good things about waiting waiting there what they do now. It is sets the foundation for the future, you know. And the thing we every time I sit down, the thing we they really pain me because just imagine picking the way in the class 6 from 1 or let we say wait and they 5 years old all the way to 10 years old after they don't lay the foundation, the commodity. Another person come inside that time they any picking way they 10 years now, 12 years, 15 years, then go don't begin for understand the system, and all of a sudden, they know they even know waiting there where they lay right now. You see how the new generation they become confused and troubled more and more because every time when you day right now you did lay something down from 5 years 10 12 they know they follow this day they know they understand they know nothing. By the time somebody else come then go don't reach an age where then they understand things there now and they begin to ask question why they do this why they do this because they not see no foundation way in a good manners foundation for the country. This na they wire way then they empower way then they then get the opportunity for make good foundation. Now they then they kill the future of this country. You know, we can just feel it right now for how things they happen with we right now. But the picking them way, you know, now the parents and the feed them, they not care too much. Then they understand. By the time then they get the understanding, the feel say the foundation just they begin for them. And it's so messed up. And so that leader they way did they not try for change things, then get used to it. They learn from it, they adjust themselves, then self way then get the opportunity now so they will behave. So you see how the next 50 years still go put Salone in darkness if we go continue to get leaders the way then they behave this way. You see the foundation where it still they continue to get rotten. They even get really bad compared to before. Because before people are not even get exposed to what we exposed to now. But even with the exposure today, and leaders are still they lay for we rotten foundation. You see how troubling this thing they for Sierra Leone, for West Africa, and for Africa. Is he right? Nobody know the challenger. Law we see if he didn't have the constitution. Nothing. And the rotten foundation, then they lay for the country. Again, picking the way then they 12 years and down. They not even know, they not care about this thing, which is the one for why it. But next way then win and do 5 years, the next group way they come, then go down, most of them then go down turn adults. Now the rotten foundation again, because the way the next group come, now the same thing they go want for do because all they care about now themselves. Then nobody not care about the future of this country. All the one that will they try for copy about democracy, they lay down this precedent over 200, maybe some man there 500 years ago. The one that way they make that plan 30 days they work. They're not there alive. And we own. We just they said bad one. And the way how this government do some things, I wonder even if the PR system APC be pull up, I believe they for don't force and with truth because they have forced some things there. And we should just see the area. And the one way are so worried about now the security. Because if right now some things then they happen, waiting go prevent them for waiting go force them for let them arrest anyone where they know say it go na opposition ground and scatter the box and they not able to count the result. Waiting go tell we say them go arrest that person. Where they not they do any arrest right now, where it not even reach to voting. So the security mean that the number one threat to we right now in that country. They. So let them brace up and do the right thing. Because if they not do them, we'll go see them back. Thank you so much, Triple A. Let God bless you all.
Thank you very much, Ezekiel.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Well, we don't try. We don't do our own part. We don't bring you up to speed. The plan of ECSL. When we upload video now, please they come watch. I know it's no more they live. Eh? We upload video. We not dey upload video pankalo. Yeah? Okay. We go there back to my